Yo, what's up, Flyffers? So Gala dropped another teaser. This time it's about weapon and shield piercing. And yeah, let's take a look at it together. So from up front, like if you don't know the system yet, in the old Flyff PC you were able to get piercings on your weapons and shields, similar to the ones that we already have on the suit, but instead of having a percentage increase like lightning card 7%, you were able to get stats. So like for dex, for strength, and then each stat had a tiny bonus. So for example, strength would also give like a 1% crit damage, stuff like this. And we are seeing this system being reintroduced in the upcoming update. Important to note is that on Flyff PC, you were able to have 10 piercings each, and two-hand weapons could get fused, so would have a total of 20. But right here we are having them cut by half. So two-hand weapons have 10 piercings and shields and one-hand weapons have 5 piercings each. I'm already curious how they're going to do it with the success rates, and yeah, looking forward. But I think the system they chose, so making like 5 from 10, is way more fair than giving the fuse, because fuse took CS items, and it was a cost that two-hand players had to invest into, while one-hand players didn't. So with this approach right here, they're evening out the costs for the classes and make it more balanced. So that's really nice. And then they also dropped the new information right here that weapon piercing cards are going to be some of the drops that we will receive in the new upcoming dungeons, which I personally like a lot, because if it's dungeons, you can farm, and it's not like at the moment, I don't know, you log in the game, you don't know what to do, right? So those new dungeons, if they have short cooldowns so you can actually spam farm them like all day, I think it's going to be a lot of fun. And they're also like giving away that they are trying to get everything ready and prepared. But based on the amount of teasers we have seen and what we have seen so far, I would argue that they're still not as far as they want to be, and it's going to be quite a while until they actually release it, because this is only like one really small part of the upcoming update that they're currently teasing here. So about the upgrading, nothing will change. It's similar to Suit, which means you will need a Power Dice 8 and a Scroll of G-Protect to protect your item. So what I can give you as a recommendation, you will see that there's always a bundle which will give you A pros and G protects. And if I would be you, I would already start stacking those bundles. So once the piercings are out, you can do all your upgrades with the cheap Scroll of G protects, and you don't have to invest into the expensive ones. And the soul linked A pros you can still sell by just upgrading on stream and selling it this way to people. So that's no issue, since all the jewelry is tradable, as long as you're a trusted player. Then we also see something like a little giveaway. They're saying all the values of the cards are still open to discuss and change. But the first information we got from Gala was that there's going to be only plain cards. So basically no additional stats. But as we can see right here, no matter the card, we are having additional stats as well. This can cause some problems balancing wise, especially when we're talking about ASOL BP, the upcoming internal switches. We may see cast BPs again, and also like the cast time on like Psykeeper, for example, is already really high, and it's fairly hard to counterfoot the bombs in PvP. So, and I'm not sure if even more cast time being thrown at them is a good choice without having a follow-up balance patch. Then they've also done something which I think they think it's great, that you can now choose and select the card that you have in your weapon and remove it. And don't only remove like the last card like it is on the suits. But honestly, this feature has been on private servers since, I don't know, 10 years or even longer. So I think even Fly for Fame, the first private server, had it. So nothing special, just trying to get it up to date here. And with a price of 5 million, I think the price is fair. Little Penya sync added, so it doesn't harm the game. Though this is overall a pretty, how to say it, a pretty short teaser. Like all the important questions are not answered. So like what are the success rates when you're upgrading? How expensive is it going to be? If you're going for like 1010, is it like the 0.1% like it used to be? Or is it like more realistic approach, so it doesn't cost like 1,000 euros to get like a perfectly pierced weapon? And yeah, what we'd also like to know is the pity system, because they announced the pity system. And of course, we all want to know how high are the failures you need for a guaranteed success when the new piercings are coming out, because all those informations will basically decide the value of the weapons. And of course, we would like to see if the cards are only dropped in the dungeons, or if you only drop like basic stuff in dungeons and then you're still forced to upgrade them via e-pros and stuff like this. So still a lot open for speculations here. So if you guys have any idea, or I don't know, if you just want to share what you would prefer the most, just put it in the comments and I will take a look at it as usual. And yeah, I want to finish basically with the start. So where they're saying we need to make sure the quality and variety of content that you will be able to enjoy is top notch. So by saying this, I hope they don't mean everything they produced so far is top notch, that everything else they're going to put out is going to be top notch. And for statements like this, I expect a lot more than the last update, especially in the dungeons. If the dungeons are only AFK farming, I will be really disappointed. I really hope that they put all the information they have gathered, especially from giant hunting and the skills the giants use, into well-designed dungeon strategies, and basically build dungeons all around this concept right there. Yeah, that's it for today. If you liked what you saw, don't forget to subscribe, share, and comment. And we'll see you in the next video. Cheers, guys.